Hello, 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 peoples. How are y'all doing? I hope everybody is good. Thank y'all for making the choice to click in today. This was a special time at 5 o'clock. I had to rearrange my schedule. I have some special things going on in my life right now. So this is my show. I can move stuff around when I want to. But anyway, I just want to say hi today. My special guest is Kenny Turner. And he is a legend in the music industry here in Houston, I'm sure surrounding areas. Uh, it was funny because about a year ago, I heard someone or saw a post that they did and said that being called a local musician or a local celebrity was insulting. Not really. I don't. I don't understand how that's because they've been national. And you can be national, but you are a local celebrity here around Houston. Doesn't mean you haven't been everywhere else, but you're nationally known, but you are our local hero. And I think you should be proud of being a Houston local person. Beyonce is our local hero. Hold on, y'all. I'm gonna burn my house down. Hold on. Okay, sorry. So I'm gonna just go ahead and give some updates in case Kenny. Wait a minute, let me do something here. Right. Hold on 1 second. Right now. I wonder why it's doing this. Profile. Okay, I'm not gonna worry about it. If it's not showing on Instagram, it just ain't gonna show. I don't know what y'all want from me. Edit. Save changes. I don't know what's going on with Instagram, but so hey, all is good on my side. Things are really good. Really excited about some things. I don't really want to go into the music industry conversation without him. And this was actually going to be part one, so we may have to make part one next week. But let's just keep talking. I will give you some updates on what's going on with Chat with Trina and So You Want to Dance, and then just some of the surrounding stuff that I know about since I'm on. And if he doesn't come on, expect a flyer for the part one. What is this? Okay. People always sending me flyers and stuff. I have to stop and read them, and I don't have time. This is Dukes and Boots at Blazing Cajun North. I don't understand why y'all want to put the address on your flyers. I'm looking to make sure I ain't talking too much. It's Friday, but there's no address on this flyer. It says Dukes and Boots, J. Paul Jr.'s Article New Breeze, March 21st. Free admission before 8. $40 for 3 pounds of crawfish. I eat crawfish. I don't know if that's good or not, but 3 pounds of crawfish, snow crab, corn, potatoes, and a margarita. Maybe so. $20 domestic bucket, $28 import bucket. The boat at Blazing Cajun North Seafood Restaurant, but there's no address. I guess y'all want us to Google it. And it be depending on how I feel if I'm gonna Google it or not, because I think on the flyer, your graphic artist should tell you, hey, you need an address on this thing. So anyway, that's not what I'm going to talk about. I'm going to mention something, the cruise, the Party on the Sea cruise that I'm sure so many of y'all have heard about, but we always still get people to say they didn't know. So y'all came around no makeup on. It's okay. What am I trying to say? The cruise, the Party on the Sea cruise 2025 is ready. It's ready to roll. We've got our performers and we are ready. But you know what? And I hope that we get some of y'all to come on. Texas is one step closer to banning all THC products. Here's what happens next. Wow, y'all. Woo, the Texas Senate don't want y'all to have your little stuff. What was I going to say? Hold on. I'm still stalling for Kenny to come on, if you hadn't noticed. Okay. I want to make sure I shared everything. So the Party on the Sea cruise is a cruise that was started several years ago. It actually started with I was trained a couple of years with two amazing travel agents, and then we started doing Zydeco cruises. Me and my mom, and the thing that we came up, and I'll give credit to who credit is due, J. Paul Jr. and Chris Ardwin. We all together, and Kiki Glacier. We came up with the name Trail Ride at Sea. And so when we weren't able to do the Zydeco cruises anymore, we started doing R&B cruises, which is I'm somebody for a challenge, and this is definitely it. The R&B cruise that Zydeco, that's it. That's low hanging fruit. Love it, easy money. Because when you say Zydeco and you say there's a party, they are coming. They don't think about it. They just say we come. They don't care where they're going. If they're going for 10, 20, 30, 40 days, they coming. So it's very easy to do and lots of money to be made. But the R&B cruise can be a little bit more because people who are on that side, they're not just necessarily partiers or I don't know. This is totally Trina's thoughts. But it is a little harder to convince them to cruise, which I also tell the performers sometimes that, when they say they don't want to, I had one group told me one time, they asked me to change my contract and I was stupid and I did it, but I won't do that again. That they would not post the flyer or promote once a week. They would only do once a month. I don't know what it was dumb. And I was dumb for allowing them to change my contract to that. You know better, you do better. But what I was explaining to them that it is so easy for you to sell out. Well, not sell out. Go to Emmett's. It's free. Frisky Whiskey, free. Other clubs, free before 9, right? Even Scott Gurner's, it's $20. People are already there. So if you say, okay, I sold out Scott Gurner's, you didn't because it was already there. And so that's easy. You can get people to come there. You can fill that spot up. But to convince your fans or people that aren't your fans but are just there, to convince those people to take certain days off of work, in the case of mine, 3 days off work, and their weekend to travel across the sea and pay over $1,000 to go, it's a little bit of work. And we all have to work together as a team to get that done. It's what it is. So I don't really accept anybody, including the band members, that will not absolutely refuse to promote. And I know this probably sounds crazy, but this is what you got to do. We actually audit social media pages, because if they don't have social media, we need to see something. We need to see that you promoting, because we got to pay you. So, and I don't have a connection with your fans. You have a connection with your fans. So if you post, I'm gonna do my part. I actually go out and put flyers on cars at the venues. I put the work in, and anybody knows me knows what I do, is that I put in work. But as the performer on a cruise or on a land trip out of town, you gotta work too. You and your individual band members need to all be telling their family, their friends, their colleagues, so you can do this. Anyway, and family who love you, the secret to that is just saying, if they like you, is, hey, I have this great opportunity, because it is an opportunity. I have this great opportunity to perform on a ship at some private parties and private events, and I would love for you to support me. I really need your support. Simple. And hey, it's only $75 to hold your spot, $300 down. And guess what? They have access to paying for platforms. Klarna, Afterpay. You just gotta ask your coworkers. I posted the other day about church. Church people have a good time too, and church people go on cruises. Tell the people at church, hey, I need you to come support me. We're here to support each other. Let's do it. So, and then people who talk about clubs and the horrible things about clubs, hey, I got an event I'm performing, and I know you don't like to come to the club to see me. However, I'm going to be playing on a cruise. It's not a club. So you can actually come see me perform. But I've been in the club. Like there's so many things that you could do to twist things. And I mean, it's all true and honest, but you have to, it's the way that you promote it, the way you sell it, the way you say it, the way you tell people, and who you tell. And we offer discounts. We offer some things for people as incentives to get, to help you. You just have to come, hey, Trina, I got these people want to come. They're short. Let's see if we can work out. Now, I can't work out nothing with carnival prices, and I ain't going to do too much with the upcharge because I have to pay the bands and have to pay for the band's rooms, And oftentimes, for me, because I always want to see it go, when I should cancel, I really don't. And so I've had to pay out of my pocket a lot of money. And so, yeah, I won't go into that today. But the people that didn't appreciate it. So here's the thing. So that's that. So that cruise is going November the 6th, which is leaving on a Thursday, returning on a Monday morning. And I always tell people, you take off, yes, you have to take off Thursday and Friday, but Monday, you actually can go to work. You can just be late, and you probably be late anyway, like me. You probably be late anyway. So you get here, you get there at 8, 9 o'clock, get on the freeway, you'll be home in no time. You can go to work, just tell them you're going to be a little late. So that's another, so you don't have to take them every day, which is, people ask us all the time why we only go to Cozumel, why we only sell out of Galveston. One of the, and I'm going to make some changes soon, but the one reason why I do that, and I've been adamant about doing that, is because I want people to be able to go. I want it to be affordable for people to be able to do it as well. And I want people to be able to not have to take off work a lot of days, right? So they can go. It's 4 days, a 4-day weekend. And so I want people to be able to go. Why don't I do it on a holiday weekend? Because I think people tend to have their own things going. Now, I don't. I read every Memorial Day, 4th of July, those days like that, and I think it's Labor Day. I am usually doing nothing. I have no one to do anything with. So I'm usually at my house watching TV in the bed. But I know other people have barbecues and swim parties and those things that y'all do. So I don't want to interrupt that. So November, hurricane season is almost over at this time. And so Velvet Taco has a deal when you spend $35, really. That is why I always do that. And then I want it to be affordable. Excuse me. I want it to be affordable, and I want it to be a time where people don't have to take so many days off work. Because those of us who actually still work for people, they don't be wanting us to take our work. They give us hard times when it's vacation or sick, whatever. So I try to think about those people. Now, if you have a band, member and all that, yes, y'all can ask for us to do 7, 8, 25, 30 days because you guys are working for yourselves. But lots of clients and people who would like to go, they can't take off all those days. I actually signed up for the Cupid cruise because I really, really, really want to go. And I really need to go because I need a vacation. It's going to actually be my first real vacation. I did the cruise in November, and we have been planning, but during that time is when my daddy got really, really sick, and then my dad passed away. That still sounds so crazy. My dad passed away, so there was no stopping because the show must go on. I had to do that, grieving, all of that in between stuff going on and working, because they only give you 3 days off. I took a day or two, extra, but that's a whole nother thing we're going to talk about one day, about how we're going to get these people to give us more bereavement days. So in saying that, this is going to be my first real vacation in years, to be honest with you, but definitely since my dad passed, and I need it. Like I wanted to do something fun at spring break, but as I was telling some ladies the other day, who I'm gonna go with? I think I got somebody that I'll go with soon. So hopefully, but so that's my reason for giving it. And then for me, I'm excited about the Cupid cruise, and it actually falls on one of those holidays that I never have anything to do. It falls on Memorial Day, what I thought was the week. So I didn't pay attention to how long it's going to be gone. I just paid attention that it was Cupid. I've been wanting to go on a Cupid cruise, and it was going out of Galveston. Going out of Galveston made it a go for me. And so I'm super excited that I get to go. But I realized it was 5 days. I didn't realize it was 5 days until not too long ago. It ain't even been a month. I realized, okay, cool, I'll go. I really need this vacation. I'm really excited. Thank you for Cupid for having it out of Galveston this year. And thank you, Eva, for all that you have done and being patient with me, because I was one of those people that I normally am annoyed with getting my payments in. I finally paid it off, and I'm excited that I'm going, and I'm going to be in the mix with with all the line dancing and the fun. I'm super excited. So my rationale for doing it on the weekend, doing it shorter, and always going out of Galveston is so that we can, make it more, make it to where more people can go, without having to think of all those extras. People that have kids, they can't be gone 7 days from their children. So I really think about those kinds of things. But anyway, so November 6th through 10th. So we have everybody locked in. I'm still the only thing we don't have locked in was we're gonna have a second comedian. So we're waiting on us to be able to put that in our budget. It's not in our budget right now for another comedian, but we're gonna get it put in there soon. So just hold up. But right now we have Lil Daryl, the comedian. We have Tiffany Rochelle, so excited about her. Last year she paid to come on the cruise just to support the Louisiana Country Board and to support me, and that meant the world to me. And so this year she is actually coming on as a special performer, a performer. Then we have Nisha Cortez, who's coming on, who is an amazing singer. I actually went to visit a church Sunday, and I got there and I heard this woman singing, and she was singing. She wasn't singing, she was singing. And I was like, that sure sound like Nisha Cortez, but no. How would I'll get here and to a church down the street in Eagles Homes, and there's Nisha Cortez. So I said, that is Nisha. Then I saw her hairstyle. I said, that is Nisha. But anyway, so I got there and she was singing, but she sings. She's a really good singer. That whole family can sing. And then there's Eric, my friend, my brother. I don't say that often, but he's such a nice guy. He's just a genuine, modest, cool ass guy. And I really like working with him. He is learning that he knows I be hot-headed sometimes when I get upset. So he be trying to calm me down. But yeah, so he's coming. I'm so excited that we are working together. He's actually going to perform at him and Tiffany are going to perform at my music extravaganza that I'll tell you about later. But so him, and then we have my friend, my brother from another mother, Mr. Sam Brown, who is bringing his band, the Swerve Brown and Swerve band. Sam Brown and Swerve. That's how that goes. Okay, Brown and Swerve band. He's going to be performing as well. And I don't know if y'all have heard Sam sing before. If you haven't, you should check out 3710 on Thursday nights, not tomorrow night because he's going out of town. But any other Thursday nights, he's actually going to be performing at it's so hard to say, the town, DA town, really soon. So check him out. He has this soulful voice. Like, how we talk about old R&B is gone. Good R&B music is gone. I'm trying to prove together it ain't gone. It's still here. Sam Brown is one of those people who makes it known that R&B is not dead. It is here. So we have him. Lloyd Hughes has just been added to the, I ain't talked to him technically, but somebody else talked to him for me, but he coming. So Lloyd Hughes will be playing saxophone, and so excited about that. He's amazing at that. And then we have, I'll mention my boy Andre Seville, who does all of my, most of my graphic artwork, my flyers and stuff. And I need to say shout out to Nice, NYCE Graphics. They do my printing, and depends on what the event is and what Andre is doing. They also have done graphic artwork for me. They do it for so many people, but they will take your artwork and print it for you. So Andre will do the artwork. I send it to them for printing, and they have very good prices. Nice. So Andre is going to come on the cruise. He's going to help with sound, help with logistics, and getting things together. We really haven't had a floater like that before, so I'm really excited about that. He's going to make sure we are advertised, we are marketed, and then he'll also help make sure that we got things together. Let's see what else. Who else? Sam, Nisha, Tiffany, Chap and the Chi-Town Band. Chap and the Chi-Town Band is an up and coming band. With Roy Chappell is the leader of that band. He has Barry Jackson, who I heard I've heard him. He's amazing, but I heard he's legendary. So Barry Jackson, TJ, his name is Terry Jenkins. I'm sorry, I don't know them personally. I'm just meeting them. He plays a lot with I can't call his name right now, never mind. Robert Allen Berry. He plays a lot with him. Then we have Avery. Roy Avery, I think. Okay, we're not gonna keep calling no names because I don't know everybody's name right now. I'm learning it. But we will have some flyers. They will come on Chat with Trina so you guys can see who are actually the members that are in the band and see that they'll be coming on. So yes, so we have all of those good performers. Then we have the Louisiana Country Boy. He's coming back for the second time to host our Inspirational Sunday, which will include some inspirational words. He did a fantabulous job last year. I couldn't have asked for more. All I did was say, hey, this is what I want. And that's kind of how I plan things. I'm not a logistical person. I just have a vision and kind of know what I want. And I love it when I have a person that can take care of that. People, when you have to keep asking me questions, that don't help me. I need somebody to say, hey, this is what I'm looking for. This is how I want to be. And you go, and it's yours. You do what you do. You go. I'm not a micromanager, by the way. It depends on what it is. Some stuff I have to be a micromanager, but most things I am not a micromanager. But so I told Country Boy what I wanted, what I was looking for in an Inspirational Sunday event. And he and Eric Cortez came together and pulled that thing off like it was nothing. Like it was so good. It was really good. It was very touching. And the music, oh yeah, Eric did that. He did that. I couldn't have asked for anything more. My vision, they couldn't have come closer to my vision than they did. They knocked it out of my park. And this year it's gonna be even bigger. Country Boy is working on it, and he has some ideas. And I ain't even in that. As long as you be there at the time I told you to be there on Sunday, we good. You do what you do. That's how I always think that about people being creative. I've heard that with DJs, sometimes club owners want to say, hey, these are the only songs you can play. For a DJ to me is like an artist. Like they need now some of them just, you do need the help. But most of them, the majority of DJs, they're like artists. They need a canvas to be able to do what they do. Now I will say, okay, hey, I don't want too many of the vulgar music. I say that and I'll let you go. Because they have music we may have never heard of. They may be at other clubs. They should be having their ear to the street to where they know what's popping and what songs are hot. So they'll play those to keep people on the dance floor. To be honest with you, I don't think, if it's a good DJ, I don't think anyone, unless they ain't paid attention yet, or somebody asking them for a request early in the night. But I love a DJ that you don't even have to request. Because they know what's hot and they know what people want to hear. And you're not going to hit everybody. But 9 times out of 10, you're going to hit, like right now, what song you think they want to hear? They're going to hear Pop That Fan or Wet a Fan at that one. They're going to want to hear that. Now, I'm going to want to hear, it's a song by King George and this lady, I can't think of the name of it right now, Love, my new favorite song. I'm actually trying to find somebody to do a video with me dancing to it because I really swing out dancing to it. I really like that song. Anyway, so the cruise, back to the cruise. So all those people are coming. Chili Bill Smith, DJ Chili Bill Smith will be on. He is the host of our line dance party. He is also the host of our 80s, this year 80s party. We do have a competition of, I forgot last year. We did end up giving a prize to a couple, but I forgot. I got to remember. See, those are things you need people to help you with. Say, hey, don't forget tonight, we're giving away 3 prizes. And don't forget the prizes. But we're having an 80s party. And it's going to be best male, best female, and best couple. Okay. And maybe we might do most original. We'll see. But right now, it's 3 prizes. That's all that's in the budget. Let's see. So that's for the cruise. That's about it. We are going to Cozumel. Yes, Cozumel again. But my mom always says, when people say that, like, we going to Cozumel again. I'm going to Cozumel. She said, now, how many times have you been to Galveston? How many times have you been to Kemah? So the thing about it is, you go there, there's not much extra that you can find to do. I love going to Galveston to do the same old things. I'm kind of that kind of person. When I go to Galveston, I like to do the same stuff. When I go to Austin, kind of like to do the same thing. But Cozumel has something for everyone. I have done something different every single time I've gone to Cozumel. From zip lining to going to Mr. Sancho's. I finally did that again recently. Mr. Sancho's, to a tequila tour, I've done lots of things in Cozumel. So don't think of it as when someone's having a cruise going to Cozumel, because most of the time you're leaving out of Galveston, you have to go through Cozumel anyway. Why not just have a good time? And again, if you don't want to go to Cozumel, you really don't have to get off the ship. There's still stuff going on the cruise ship, and you may not know that. Because I know I don't advertise stuff on the ship because I think you should get off, but that's just me. But you can stay on the ship. My mom has stayed on the ship. There's still the food is still going on. There's still some activities going on. But yeah, I definitely think you should get out and go. Even if you just go shopping, come out, get you some air, get off the boat for a little while. Oh, let me quit saying boat. Get off the ship for a little while. I heard that's offensive to say boat. What is a ship? Anyway, that's that on that. So we're probably not gonna have Kenny today. We will have him again. I'll have to call and find out what happened. We were supposed to have our show at 7 today, but I had to make I had a something else became priority. So I had to move up the time, and I called him and asked him, and he said, okay, but something else must have came up on his side. So I take responsibility for that, because the original time was 7 and he may have ended up having something else to do. So that's fine. But we'll just, we just redo it. But before I go, one more thing that I want to mention. Well, 2 things. The second thing is the So You Want to Dance R&B and Comedy Extravaganza. It is going to be June 4th. Mark your calendars for June 14th. June 14th, because this is all, see how old this is? This is how long ago I got it. I got this. So You Want to Dance, whereas on June 15th, 2013, So You Want to Dance will celebrate 5 years. Oh, wow. 5 years of serving the community and its accomplishments to date. And whereas So You Want to Dance has participated in several community, so whereas the city of Houston commends So You Want to Dance for its commitment to the community and extends best wishes for a successful celebration. So I found this after I saw everybody celebrate. We didn't used to really celebrate these things, but I was looking for a date for my event, and I found this and thought, what a perfect way to celebrate. And I found the date. So I got this on June 15th. Yeah, it says, whereas, look how long ago, Anise D. Parker, mayor of the city of Houston, hereby proclaims June 15, 2013 as So You Want to Dance Day. So on Saturday the 14th, because that's Sunday, Saturday the 14th, I could have done this on a Sunday. Anyway, Saturday the 14th is the So You Want to Dance R&B and comedy extravaganza. So we are having artists, we're having musicians. It's going to be R&B. The only person that I was going to give a pass to do a little Southern Soul was going to be King George. Can't find King George. Then I found out it ain't in my budget. I got to take baby steps, y'all. So I can't. Yeah. If somebody wants to be a sponsor and sponsor King George for me, y'all, I will take it. Would love to have King George. But yeah, I was told that he is not in my budget. We do have those things. Just FYI, singers, musicians, stuff. We still got to eat after the shows. Eat and, pay for our mortgages and our rent and stuff like that. Love y'all, but I gotta eat. Sorry. So that's where I got the date from, which is my reason for that. But also we are going to celebrate R&B. You know how people can say R&B is not dead. So we're going to celebrate R&B. Some of the bands are going to be Hard to Find has signed on. I found me a violinist. There are so many of them now. I found me a really great, I found him on Instagram. I saw him performing and I found him. I went through one of those sites that show musicians where they get their gigs called Giga or Gig Me, something. And I found his information and gave me a good price. So we got him booked and locked in. We have DJ Big D. He has signed on and he's on for he's confirmed. We're waiting on a few more bands. If anybody know how to get in touch with such and such, tell them I sent them an email. Tell them to contact Miss Trina because I'm trying to get in touch with them. And I don't know if the email that they had on their Facebook page is correct because I ain't heard them back. And then a lot of people just don't check their email. One of the other bands that I plan to have, who was one of my favorites, I had to call them yesterday because they hadn't seen their email. So hopefully they'll be signing on by the end of this week and I'll be able to announce that. So anyway, so the bands, the comedians, I haven't locked in my comedians yet, but y'all know Y'all know I want little Daryl, so I hope his date is open. But I gotta lock him in with money. So I gotta go and sell some fish dinners so I can get him on. I'm just joking. He's another one that I love working with. Look, if anyone wants a comedian for your event, little Daryl Bradford would be who to get. He's so. I like simple stuff, like easy peasy, no arguing, no da 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 da. He's so simple, very easy to work with, very fun to work with, and book Lil Daryl, the comedian. He will make your job as a event planner so easy, very easy. And I'm gonna tell you another band, the Clockwork Band. They went on the cruise with me last year, and if I tell you, I had no problems with them. Like, so the word I use all that is simple. They were professional. They did everything that was asked. They came to meetings. They turned in paperwork on time. Like, it was, hey, can you promote? Yes, they promoted. It was Lil Daryl, the comedian, the Clockwork Band. Those are two right off the top of my head. Book them. Because if you want your life to be easy during the event planning process and you need a band and you need a comedian, Lil Daryl, the comedian, and Clockwork. They're going to take care of you. And I can't say the things about the people that's going here because I say we ain't been doing it that far. So anyway, so that's on that. I am also giving away 2 scholarships in the name of Muhammad T2 Alum, who was one of my mentors, my main mentor, was like an uncle to me, to be honest with you. Really, really people, yeah. He's like an uncle to me, and I miss him so very much. He taught me so much, but I'm giving away 2 scholarships because, as we all know, the Red Rooster was a live music venue, and so many musicians got their opportunity to perform on that stage when it was used for a live music venue, but for years. And he believed in live music. He loved live music, and he believed in giving musicians a chance. And so he allowed them to he gave them that platform and that stage to jump off their music careers oftentimes, or just to enhance their music careers. And so I want to keep his legacy and his vision of live music alive by, I can't do it there. So I'm doing it in my own way through my can't say festival anymore, through my extravaganza. And I'm going to give away 2 scholarships to people to someone, male or female, who plans to go to TSU and major in music or anything in entertainment. So that's the vision. And then what is one more thing? Oh, I did book somebody else. I have booked and locked in T-Max Line Dance Fitness Group. Talk about energy, and another one, easy to book. They called, we talked, we laughed, and we were in there. We worked it out real quick. They have another gig that day, but we were able to work it out and make it work. It was simple, such a simple process. Anyway, they're going to be performing, and we are I think I'm going to get me one more line dance group, preferably one that, because we are going to honor Cheryl, the line dance queen, during that time as well. And so I think I'm going to get one more line dance group. So Prince Kevin, if somebody can touch Prince Kevin, tell him to reach out to me, okay? He was on my chat show the other night. But yeah, tell him to contact Miss Trina. Because I like one of her organizations that she actually was a part of to come through, stay off day just to come through and maybe do a performance as well. But yeah, we got it going. It's June the 14th. We're still working out the time, but I believe it's going to start like 3. It's going to end like 10, 11, maybe even 12. I am looking for vendors. Vendors, food truck people. What do you call them? Food truck vendors. Looking for all of that. We are also looking for media people. We are giving media the opportunity to come in and film, record, interview. It's open. Come do what you do. Now, don't be blocking my performance and stuff. You know what I mean? We ain't gonna have no red carpet. I'm not gonna have no red carpet because this is a festival. This is gonna, in the future, it's gonna grow to be this big giant festival. But media people, you do have to sign up because I need to know you're there or you're coming. But media, we want you to come out and do your thing. Podcasters, we want you to come out, do your thing, because I really want people to know that we are important. Oftentimes I'll give you my example. There are several public servants that I've reached out to that just ignore me. Not that I'm special. I'm thinking of any other podcasters that are out there that have audiences who need the information that they have. We are the people that they actually need to be talking to and giving the information to us, right? So they need to recognize that we have people too that want the information. So I know they want to do the big thing, but some of these smaller platforms, they reach a different. How many people don't watch the news? Right? I hear that my mom, she don't like to watch the news. A podcast, I listen to a podcast instead of radio now, oftentimes. My kids, they listen to podcasts. Don't be sleeping on the podcast or chat shows. Anyway, get off that soapbox. So podcasters, media, photographers, let me know, reach out to me, inbox me, and I will send you an application. I have a food truck person already reached out, and I have a one vendor. But come on, y'all have a couple of months to go. Inbox me, reach me any way you can. Ask somebody how to find me. I'm usually somewhere where somebody sees me. I'm everywhere. So you can definitely become do a vendor. The prices are going to be not so expensive, but the media personnel, depending on what you want to do, it's not going to be a charge for you. Okay. So photographers, I'm looking for some photographers, some videographers. We can work some deals out. So reach out to me, please, please, please. I would love to have you to be a part of this. This is the first annual. So it's very exciting to me. It's a vision I've had for a long time. So I told them on the show the other night that I don't have a problem with saying, I need y'all. I need y'all to pull this off. I need y'all to come in as vendors. I need y'all to come in as food trucks. I need you to come in as patrons and spectators to watch, be a part of to be a part of the audience to watch. It's gonna be something you do not want to miss. And if you miss it, you're gonna be like, damn, like a lot of people from the cruise. I've seen a lot of people say, oh my God, how did I miss this? Oh, I should have went. But anyway, where y'all at now? Because the cruise going in November again. I ain't heard from y'all. That's how they do. So that's that. The last, but definitely not least, and probably the biggest priority on my mind right now, besides the cruise and the extravaganza, is my dad passed away of I say the word wrong. I'm gonna say pancreatic or pancreatic, one of them, cancer. And so they are having the walk for research to raise money for research on April the 26th at 8 a.m, and it's in the spring. I'm gonna get the address. I'm gonna post it and everything, but I have put out the link. We would love for you to go on and join as a walker. That would be great to have a cool team. I am gonna get some t-shirts made that will say our team is called Teams Ron's Girl. My dad's name was Ronnie, Ronald. So it's gonna be Team Ron's Girls. And we're gonna walk. I don't know how long the walk is. Doesn't matter. We're trying to raise money for research. There's also a link to make a donation. My goal is $1,000. You know, I don't think nobody donated yet, but it's okay. We got time. But I need y'all to donate. This is a good cause, and don't just donate because of me. Our lovely Sheila Jackson Lee also passed away of the same cancer that my dad passed away, and he passed a few months after her. We need to research it. There is no screening for this at this time, from what my doctor said. There's no screening because I want y'all to come in. Yes, it is. My doctor told me, and I believe my doctor. My doctor told me there's no screening yet, so we need to research, and we need money to research. Finding the cure is a big thing, but just getting the screening so that we can be. My dad was too weak by the time they realized what was wrong with him for us to be able to do radiation or for us to do chemo. He couldn't do anything. It was just nothing we could do but sit and watch him deteriorate. Excuse my bad language. My kids will call me later and say, "Mommy, you say that wrong," but whatever. I'm trying. So I'm very excited about this. This will be the first year, but this is going to be something that's going to happen every single year in April. And it's hosted by Pan Can. I got so much stuff. Pan Can. It's called Pan Can Purple Stride. And I am the captain of my team. If somebody else want to be captain, y'all can. I just want to let you know because I had some issues some years ago with that issue. The thing is, we just do it. We participate. I can just be a walker, but let's participate. Let's reach out because we want to If you donate $50, you get a shirt from Pan Can. Just FYI. But yes, we got to raise $1,000. We can do that. I have reached out to the website or the social media page of Sheila Jackson Lee, just putting that out there to ask them, did they want to be a part of it? I didn't hear anything back. So, yeah, it's okay because I know they're busy. They got lots of things going on. Things have been happening. Hopefully, I will reach out again, and hopefully someone will reach back out and say yes or no. We're interested or we're not interested. I think, here I go. I think that, and that's even when we're talking about podcasts, are the little people, that when we're out here in these Houston streets and asking for votes and we're asking people to support us, I think we need to go look through our emails, go look through those messengers and see if somebody tried to contact you. Did you respond? Did you just not say anything? So when you're asking me to support you or anybody else to support you, please think about those things. Because you need us, the little folks, just like you need those other ones. You need us too. I'm gonna shut up on that one until I have my show when we get to talk about it. Because I've had a few calls recently, and I'm thinking, I should be on my show. And you don't have to come because you may think I'm too little for you to come on. That's cool. However, you could have responded. Your secretary could have responded. Your office manager, your somebody could have responded. The amazing Lena Hidalgo responded. And we had a big freeze. Her first year in office, she had a big freeze. She couldn't come. But you know what she did? She did a video and she sent it to me. She will always have my support. That's just an example. Anyway, I'm going to get off my soapbox. But remember the Pan Can Purple Walk? Did I say it right? The Pan Can Purple Stride. Please reach out to me if you don't see the link somewhere so you can make a donation or sign up to walk. To the my R&B extravaganza, my music extravaganza. June 14th. Mark it, exit, circle it. You got to be there. You got to be. Oh, it's at the studio at 7511 South Freeway. There will be tickets available. I think I said next week, tickets on Eventbrite. I will have some paper tickets, but for now, you're gonna go through Eventbrite. There will be a website of some sort for this also, so it's all coming. But just keep in your mind. And again, vendors. If you know somebody, that knows somebody. I need vendors and I need food truck vendors as well. So Kenny, we will reschedule. Thank you for answering yesterday, saying that will you be able to come on today at 5? We don't reschedule because we know you must have got busy, and I will take complete ownership of asking to change because something may have happened to where you couldn't actually come at this time. So I'll take that. Excuse me. But y'all make sure y'all go to youtube.com/chatwithtrina. And wait a minute. Hold on, y'all. Kenny. Let me see. Oh, next Wednesday, next Monday. Wait, hold on. Let me make sure I had this right. Yeah, next Wednesday is the 26th. So I will be having a Women's History Spotlight. And I don't know who it is yet. So I will let y'all know who it is. It'll probably be a surprise. But thank you so much. See y'all later. Y'all have a fabulous evening. It's a beautiful evening outside. I'm so glad the time has changed back, so we have more time. Tomorrow night, Eric Cortez will be playing with Chapman the Chi-Town Band at Frisky Whiskey from 8 to 10. It is free admission, but yes, you need to come in there and buy something to drink so the club owner can pay his bills. Come a little early. There are some happy hours going on. They better have my salad dressing this week since I announced their event. I'm trying to think. I can't think of anything right offhand else is happening this week, but Eric Cortez is going to be performing live tomorrow night. Come on out and support him. And if you're thinking about going on the cruise, you haven't heard Eric Cortez, coming out tomorrow night, free admission. Just buy yourself a drink. They have some really good food there. Coming out. Oh, Sunday, Frisky Whiskey is open for gospel brunch with the Louisiana Country with the Louisiana Country Boy. Every Sunday, I can't remember the time, but it's brunch time. And there's great music. It's not always live music. Sometimes it's the DJ and Country Boy is the MC, but sometimes they have live music. But the food, I'm gonna tell you, the food is off the chain. I had the fish and grits, which I love, and they had a sauce. The only thing you would have to do is if you're allergic to fish or shrimp. No, if you're allergic to shrimp, let them know that you don't want the shrimp in your sauce because they gave me the sauce and had the shrimp in it, and that I don't like shrimp, but I ate it. It was really good, but it was really, really, really good. And I think someone had the wings and the waffles, and they said it was good. So Sunday brunch is off the chain at Frisky Whiskey. Don't miss out. But tomorrow night at Frisky Whiskey, Eric Cortez is playing, and I remember now. Zydeco at Chicago Bar and Grill tomorrow night as well on Thursday night. Zydeco at Chicago Bar and Grill. And tonight also at 3D's Cajun Kitchen. My mind is getting bad, but I believe I'm right. They are having performance. I think Eric is performing. Willie Britton is going to be on the bass or the guitar. Erica Nocturnal is the MC host person, and the owner is giving away $100. And I don't know if it's for the Pop the Fan contest or if it's for the Go Western contest. I was there last week. I was confused, but he's giving away $100 for something at 3D Cajun Kitchen on the Beltway, and Eric Cortez is going to be there performing live along with Erica Nocturnal. All right, I'm done. I'm for real. See y'all later. I'll see y'all tomorrow night at Frisky Whiskey with Eric Cortez and Chapter Shot Happy. Bye. See you next week, Kenny, I hope.